يا الله يا ولد تدعينكم. لا تقول لي تمشوا للبادي، والله يمكن يمشوا له احس. اوكي، فكرة اللعبة انه اكو قضية واحنا لازم نحقق بيها. حاليا هذا كلامي ورا التصوير بيومين. شفت البنش ماركات مال كروت الشاشة على هاي اللعبة ال 4070 تي اي على فول اتش دي 1080 جايب 41 اف بي اس. يعني هي اللعبة هي كلش قوية، مو من كرت شاشة مات. فراح اكمل اللعبة على اتش دي سموث اكثر، ما يعني مو ذاك الفرق الواو والبيكسلز والمدري ايش بالجرافيكس، بس يعني تمشي الحال. فاللعبة طلعت مو مني، فالحمد لله والشكر انه اشتغلت على حاسبتي، وانا شغلته فول اتش دي، هو كان اصلا حاط لي على اتش دي. فاتمنى ان تستمتعون بالفيديو، اتمنى ان تستمتعون بهاي السلسلة الجميلة، كلش متحمس لها الصراحة. الجرافيكس بيها رهيب، اللعبة رعب. فيب I love you all guys، دائما نحو الافضل والجديد، وصلى على محمد وما ادري. سلام، مشاهدة ممتعة. راح نسولف هواية وشكلها.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
انا خايف لا بي سي يكرش او ما تشتغل اللعبة، كلش خايف الصراحة. هنا هيرو ستوري
In a
دي
horror story,
ارولي.
there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
اوكي.
This is not the story I hoped it would be.
لا يا ولد، المفروض العب هاي اللعبة على اساس تختيم، وهذا غزال ميت بالمي.
This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
يا اخوان ثواني حبيبي.
And monsters wear many
برو،
faces.
هاي اللعبة تختيم مرعب خالي. شاكر ازاي يصير؟ لا لا محمد، تلعب راست. يا الله يا ولد تدعينكم. شوف انا راح افوت. سلم لي. طاقني طاقني. Let's go. Let's go. كل ما يسوي له ما ادري ايش الصوت يقطع. يعني هل هو من اللعبة؟ What is this bro؟ والله لا تشوفون ردة فعلي، فاتح حلقي قاعد معي. كأنه الصوت بيها متقدم.
How are you? This trip might take a little longer than I thought. Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
حلو. اوه احنا راح نحقق. اوكي.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
اوكي. احنا راح نحقق بالجريمة هاي اللي صارت. اوكي.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
Not walking all the way back down.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here.
والله يا ولد ما اعرف اذا راح اكمل بيها او لا.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the
You're
case.
half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Let's take a look.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
اوكي يا ريت بيني وبينكم FPS جوا 60 وهذا اللي
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so
وهذا اللي
far.
توقعته
Make sure I'm seeing
لانه
the clues clearly.
باع اللعبة كلش قوية وانا حاطة على
I need to think
حاطة
through
على
the
لو
facts of the case.
حاطها على لو والكرت الشاشة مالتي مستخدم
To
100%.
sift through clues and work the case. Building my place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Talk to someone. شنو لازم اسوي يا اخي؟ اذا ما خاب ظني اوه the murder site.
Hey Casey, you putting me in charge.
Look, Anderson.
Why now?
You're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
اوكي يا ولد، حتكون هي بدايتنا. هل اكمل باللعبة ويا الدروبات
Stairs are out. You okay to
او ما
jump down?
تريدوني اكمل؟ قولولي.
I'm not
حتى انا ما اقدر اكمل. اكو هم 50-60 شخص معون على الفيديو، كتبولي بالتعليقات ضروري. شات اكو لوحة هنا، شنو هي؟ ما اوكي. ذاك اذا دوست تاب هو ابغى تيش تبلكني.
gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
بس والله شلون ما شلون يعني ما بيها مجال، ضروري بي سي. ثواني ادوس هنا على الخريطة. اوكي لازم نكمل قبل.
Not a
والله
bad place to
هذاني
get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I'm gonna go check something
Got it.
out. Be right back. Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
اوكي.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
Forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
اوكي هاي هي جثة. lot of them.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
what?
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
حلو.
Coincidence?
شنو عندنا بعد؟
Incise stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
اوكي هاي امور مال الشرطة، ليش استخدموه؟ اوكي.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
learn more about the victim. learn more. اوكي. هاي محققة من الظاهر cases victims. من الظاهر انه هو هذا الميت كيلر بروفايل. اعتقد انه عندنا 3 وهذا هو واحد منهم. اوكي.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Large amount of blood on the table. Need to find more clues. The victim died here.
the victim died here. حلو. لا وين ميت مثلا ببيتنا؟
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
يب للأسف كانوا يحتسون الجعة.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Tripod?
Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They
يب.
spent time here.
تقدرين
Waiting.
تاخذين البطل او دي ان اي من حلقة وتعرفين اياه هو بما انه انت في اي، فانا ما يحتاج ان انا اعلمك، بس لازم لعبة رعب وكذا وكذا واشياء. حلو، هذول نحطهم فيكتوم ذا كيلرز. اوكي، وهاي الفيكتوم فوق
Nope.
نحط. نو اوكي انا اسف.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the
اعتقد
party.
فور ليتر. اوكي.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
حلو، الصوت صار ويا هذا نايس. صار عندنا اكتشفنا من هو ذا فيكتوم. سلم لي. No one hears from this guy and why surface now where he's been.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came...
حلو، الاف بي اي يعني لازم اف بي اي يطلع، غير احنا من الاف بي اي يعني كنا راح ننقتل يا حبيبي. ممكن مسدسي ممكن. يس equip move quick salt 1. شكرا. طلع لي مسدس اخوي. ماكو مسدس. شو لازم نسوي هسه؟ investigate the crime scene. اوكي.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
لا حاول باك ان سكن. لا وانا رايح حبيبي. ابدعت امك كلمة مني من هناك.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field.
هذا ما ارتاحت له من بداية اللعبة.
Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What's happened after he got fired? الثاني راح اسوي بيه نفسي غبي، بس الاولى راح استجوب الوياي.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze.
I
Booze
only.
led to paranoia.
Okay.
He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Okay.
I think that's... Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
ليش قتلوه هسه؟ وليش؟
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
زين، ليش الأخت الكريمة معلقة صورة غزالة يعني؟ اوكي.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
حلو حلو، يعني استخدموه. سلم لي.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
يا اخي لا تطلع المسدس.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
What?
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
What the fuck يا ولد. يا اخي بقى احنا انا بالبيت جيت حل فريمات. يعني هو هذا اللي بالبداية طلع هو
I
القاتل
think
لو
he came from the lake.
anything else here. لا there is.
I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. a story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
What the fuck. لازم نحفر بطنه.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
سلم لي. راح نحفر بطنه يا ولد.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Did you know this entire area
لا
is
تقول لي
inside a
تمشوا له
caldera?
البادي. والله
This
يمكن
whole
يمشوا له.
mountain
احس
used to be an active volcano.
احس
Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
اوكي بعدها let's go.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw
You
of
got it.
hell.
وهذا يخوف. No
I used to
fucking way.
love geology when I was in school. I
يلا.
helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not
يلا
gonna say
سبتينا
no to
نحفر.
quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
أعتقد لازم أروح شوية. يب.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
What? والله اللعبة تخوف يا ولد.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates
We all
the
in
endless jokes
this
about coincidentally having
together,
the same
hero.
name as a fake detective.
Have a
He
hero.
hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
What? More bullets? Oh, again on the game. Hold the fire button active. What the fire mode? لا. Land to headshot in quicks. Stand the enemy extending the اوكي. سو هذول الاشياء نقدر نجمعهن ونطور بيهن الجن مالتنا او السلاح مالتنا.
Fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic
اوكي
gas?
سيارة
It's
هنا.
me.
سيارتين.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
قول اقدر اسوق. خليني اسوق. والله احب السياقة. الله عليك.